Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, we saw a little sunshine late yesterday, but it's been a long time since we've had this much sun. This is just really nice to see as we take a look from our Narragansett camera. Lots of blue skies there in the background. Now from our Rhode Island College bee camera, I'm not actually pointing at the bees because we can also point it at the sky, which we should do today because we see a lot of this blue sky, just a few clouds dotting the sky. And notice the tree swaying around here. A bit of a breeze will be with us for a good part of the afternoon. No precipitation on live Pinpoint Doppler 12. We did have some precipitation earlier this morning with a few sprinkles. That was about it. We've pushed away most of the stubborn clouds for now, so we're going to leave you in the low category on the Eyewitness News Threat Tracker. 63 in Smithfield, 64 in Providence right now, 61 in Newport, and 61 in Westerly. These inland spots could get close to the 70s today as these winds from the west will keep the skies relatively dry. Now, the winds from the west will also do this. Produce some decent wind gusts. 18 miles an hour for a wind gust in Newport, 22 miles an hour in Westerly, 26 miles an hour in Smithfield. So you're thinking, all right, is this a big deal? Well, it's not really enough to do any damage or create any major problems. Just kind of a nuisance thing. Maybe you're eating lunch outside and the sandwich wrapper kind of blows away from you and you kind of run after it, sort of embarrassed. That kind of wind is what we're dealing with for today. Westerly at 61 degrees right now with the winds out of the west at 22 miles an hour. Look at Newport, though. That's a fairly significant gust recently of 36 miles an hour. And we have a few clouds streaming down to our south, a few up to the north, but we're kind of in between two weather features that for the most part will produce wind and not really much else other than the clear skies. We have high pressure to the west, low pressure up here to the northeast, and when we're in this kind of setup, it tends to give us those winds from the west. Here's how. We can get out the toolbox here. And what happens is winds wrap around the low pressure in this direction, and as they kind of get squeezed between the high and the low, they come in from that west and southwesterly direction. Each day over the next several days, there's going to be a tendency for the winds to try to come in from the southwest as the sea breeze effect tries to take over during the afternoon. So I do think even though you're going to see some 70s in the 7-day Futurecast, it's going to be hard for the coast to get there, such as today. Here's the coastal temperatures we're expecting. 62 in Narragansett, 62 Charlestown, 61 Westerly. You get a few miles inland expecting upper 60s, so 68 for Hope Valley for northern Rhode Island. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, very pleasant to be outside today. 65 in Scituate, 66 Coventry, 64 in Foster. And in eastern Massachusetts, breezy with temperatures in the upper 60s, 68 for Seekonk and 67 in Attleboro. For tonight, temperatures in Providence getting to around 40 with mostly clear skies. Now, I should point out it'll be a little bit cooler in northwestern Rhode Island. In fact, we have a freeze advisory or a frost advisory for places like Smithfield, Cumberland, out into Foster, and in the Attleboroughs. That's in effect from midnight until tomorrow morning. So just make sure to either cover up or bring in those potted plants. 7-day Futurecast brings in something you'll enjoy. It's more sunshine. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, upper 60s to low 70s. Again, these are inland temperatures. Coast will likely stay in the low to mid 60s for these days. Now on Friday, notice how we have the raindrops. I just checked on the new information coming in recently. It still suggests that the showers arrive during the evening and the nighttime Friday and Saturday. So at this point, this does not look like a washout for Friday or Saturday. Of course, we'll let you know if that changes. When we're this many days away, there are a lot more numbers to crunch. Of course, we'll be doing that there in the Weather Center as we keep track of the weather for the end of the week and the weekend. But obviously, Patrick, this 7-day Futurecast is a much better looking one than the one that we had last week. And of course, if you want to track the forecast this evening, Tony Petracca, our chief meteorologist, is in live at 5 starting tonight. I bet Tony is out weather watching and hopefully maybe enjoying some of this weather right now.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have a last week 7-day for many more weeks.
That was demoralizing.
Pretty brutal, yeah.
Yes,
all right,
it was.
Thank you, Pete. Coming up tonight, starting live at 5, legal fight over North Carolina.